Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I want to show you this NewBring RFID blocking wallet and money clip. Why is an RFID blocking wallet important to somebody who's a survivalist? Come back and I'll tell you all about it. Hey everybody, thanks for joining me today. Welcome back. Now you may be thinking, what the heck good is a wallet in a disaster, or what survival use does something like this have? Well, this is a topic that, you see, I work with computers daily, but I don't really talk about it a lot, and I don't really talk about computer security and information security, and this is a topic that I feel sometimes we kind of have to bring up, mainly because of the proliferation of those little RFID chips on everybody's cards now. Okay? You also have some businesses that have work badges with that in now. So you're not only losing your credit card data, but you're probably losing your personal information if you're carrying one of those around unprotected. Now, the risk from it, it's kind of hard to say. Again, RFID does not broadcast. These little chips in your card are not broadcasting. They have to be scanned. So it's a kind of a close proximity type situation. So if you live in a big city and you carry around your debit card with an RFID chip in it, your chances of somebody walking by you real close and bumping into you and scanning you are a lot better than if you live out in the middle of nowhere. But it's still a good security practice to follow. And we as preppers try to mitigate all the risks that we see coming at us, no matter what they are, be it, a horde of invaders or running out of food or getting your information stolen. Now, why is this important? Well, let's say you have a credit card like I do. I actually use a prepaid card and a regular credit card, and I have it set for, I don't use it for anything but an emergency. It's my emergency credit card. And you've got that card in your wallet, and you go to use it during a disaster. You have to rent a car to get out of an area. You have to get a hotel room. There's a flood, a fire. Think about the folks in California during those fires. They had to get out quick, and they had to go somewhere and get a hotel room. That's where having a wallet like this protects that card. Suppose you get to where you're going, you go to give them that card and they say, I'm sorry, this card's declined. Well, maybe somebody scanned it 6 months ago, spent every penny on it. You don't know about that. Maybe they changed the address too, and you're not getting the bills. You never know what could happen. So, good practice, kind of a good security practice to use these. Now I'm going to describe this thing for a bit so you can understand what it is. I mainly got it because I think it looks cool. I already have an RFID wallet, but it's a big, bulky wallet. You know what I mean? It looks like your grandpa's old wallet. So I think this is kind of a little updated, cool, nice looking, and it's definitely light too. It's aluminum, so it's very, very light. This can hold up to 15 cards, and it's got a nice little RFID blocking, sort of like what we would call a Faraday cage, to keep that from getting out, to keep your information from getting out in your cards. So, to open it up, you want to open on this end and slide your cards in. So I'm going to do that real quick. Now, I'm not using my real cards or real IDs. These are players' cards from casinos in Vegas. Because with HD cameras, again, I want somebody seeing information on one of my cards. So, it slides right in, just like that. Now, to get the card out, you'll just pick through here. Let's say I want this black card right here. Pick through, and I'm able to pull that black card right out. Now, I'm not very experienced at using this, and even I'm getting it out. There we go. So I'm able to get that card out. Now, I don't have as many cards as this, so my situation would probably be 4 or 5 smaller cards in there. And here's another neat feature of this. That clip can either be used as a pocket clip, which I don't know, I do. Again, I worry about losing it. But it also can be used as a money clip. So when you want to just run out of the house real quick to the store, that's all you need to take. You've got everything right there. So like I said, it'll hold 15 cards, nice close to the body. It's RFID blocking, can prevent the your radio frequency identification cards from being scanned, your RFID stuff. And again, RFID cards do not transmit. You're not carrying little radio transmitters around in your pocket. It's a very close proximity crime. I would have to get within less than a foot of you to scan your cards, but it's still a possibility. And that's why something like this is cheap insurance. Maybe we buy some food because we're afraid the grocery store is not going to be there. Cheap insurance when the grocery store is empty. So it's cheap insurance. It's got a nice streamlined design. I chose the blue. It comes in a bunch of different colors, and I will put the link down below so you can choose. There's black and some other color, I forget, and a couple other ones. So you can go check it out. It's fairly inexpensive. It's $15. I mean, I have seen these. If you go on the Instagram survival gun knife EDC pages, people will pay up to $150 for these things. All the cutouts and this does what it's supposed to do. It's small, it's simple, light, and easy to use, and it's $15. Cheap insurance from getting your stuff hijacked. So that's pretty much it. This is the NewBring RFID blocking wallet and money clip, and I do like the money clip on it. I like that feature. I still use a lot of cash, and by the nature of where I live in Nevada, it's a bit more of a cash economy out here because you got casinos that always deal in cash. So if I'm carrying around cash, I don't have it floating free in my pocket. I just have this in my pocket, and I don't need to carry a wallet in my back pocket. This is something you could slip into a front pocket. It's definitely smaller than a cell phone. As you can see in my hand, my cell phone's way bigger than that. And it's a convenient little device that takes away one risk that, it's just not worth it. It's not worth it if you get your stuff jacked and you really need your stuff. That's the worst feeling. I know I've had an American Express card for a while, and I got a phone call one day, and this is before any of this RFID stuff. I was actually, when we lived in California, I was about 500 miles from home, and I got a phone call from American Express saying, "Did you just buy $1,900 worth of women's clothing in Malaysia?" I'm like, no, I'm in San Jose. So some companies will catch it, some won't, and it's just good to have a security measure like this. We talk a lot about protecting our homes with alarm systems or cameras or even self-defense with, firearms and stuff. But not a lot of people talk about, information security and operational security. And, this is something that just can enhance that, especially if you have a work card. If you have a work ID that has an RFID chip that you scan to go into work every day, that's opening the door to identity theft. So you really don't want that. Anyway, that is the NewBring RFID blocking wallet and money clip. And those are my reasons why I'd want to have one, just for my own personal sanity, to feel a little more secure about having my cards in my pocket. And I will put a link to this down below. They run about $15. So it's not a big expense for something that can really protect your card information and your personal information. So don't forget to check out our Amazon store down below. This will be in it, but we have all the gear that I review on here, all the prepping, outdoor, survival gear, stuff like that is in that store. If you don't want anything in the store, just click the link and shop as you normally would. It allows us to bring cool reviews of new products to you. And also don't forget to check out our Thrive Life link if you're interested in getting set up with some Thrive Life freeze-dried food in number 10 cans. That's the place to go. Check it out. Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay safe and stay prepared.